Okay, guys. So, first of all, welcome to Capstone Projects, guys. Okay, yeah, thank you. So, guys, on the next stage of this nurturing process, you'll be handing over caption projects. Okay, caption projects is nothing but a similar case study will be provided to you. And in the nurturing process, the case study is entirely about online agriculture. Okay, so before that, we are conducting this session to help you to understand how to navigate or how to answer the caption questions or how to deal with this case study. Those kind of issues can be answered in this session. So you don't have to worry that the first thing you will be doing in the nurturing session, you can also do in this awareness session also. Okay. So if you have any doubts, you can feel free to ask me in the chat box. I will definitely answer it. And yeah, let's start with our caption project. Okay. So these are the guidelines. Just m- go through it. And second one is the case study. Yes. Okay. So the case study is about, yeah, Akshay, you will receive this PPT. It is available in your COPD portal, student portal under the document section. You can see this PPT. Okay. Okay, Akshay. Okay. Thank you. So the case study. So the case study for this project or this for this session is about Mr. Anthony, guys. Mr. Anthony is an NRI. He's a rich NRI. Now he want to develop a fashion website. You can say a e-commerce website where this website is mostly focused on high-end accessories and dresses. Okay. So for that he has collaborated on this application with Mr. Bhaskar, Mr. Kathy, and Mr. Domini. So the website should be easy to navigate, have a contemporary look, and the process may payment quickly. So the Mr. Anthony want to develop a website, and this website is entirely about high-end fashions, uh, accessories, and clothes. Okay. So his needs for this website is that the website should be easy to navigate and have a contemporary look, and to process payment quickly. These are the his needs for his website that he want to develop. Okay. So upon looking at the papers, Mr. Anthony has understood that Mr. Ketty already had a similar application and the sales are drastically declining. So what happened is that while going through papers and the documents, everything, Mr. Anthony, the NRI, has found that Miss Kathy has already a similar kind of application, but the problem is that the sales for that application are drastically declining. Okay. So Mr. Anthony has to taken on the duty of improving the application. So the timeline of the project is 18 months with rupees 1 crore as a budget. Okay. So the current problem during like faced by the Mr. Kathy for his for her application is that lack of knowledge of fashion of the customers, lack of customer reach. Looking at the current problem, Mr. Anthony has a team pulled in on board. So Mr. Anthony found that whatever application that he want to develop, it is already existed with Miss Kathy. But the problem is that Miss Kathy application is not doing very well. So they are having lots of sales declinings and everything going on. So now he take the duty. Mr. Anthony has taken the duty to improve this existing application. And the timeline for this improving has been set as 18 months with rupees 1 crore as a budget. So the current problems that Miss Kathy is facing is that lack of knowledge of fashion of the customers and the lack of customer reach. These are the main two major two problems that Miss Kathy is facing on his application. Okay. And yeah. So Mr. Anthony Company, Nova Corp on-site team has the following team. So this NRI is already had a company called Corp on-site team, and the team people are like Philip, project head, Mr. Walter White, committee member, Mr. Ruby, committee member, and Miss Serena, committee member. And Mr. Anthony outsourced this project to company named Adino Offshore Team. So here outsourced this project to company name means this NRI, Anthony NRI, had given this project, whatever the project that he want to build, has given this project to the another company called Adino. So the process of giving the project to another company is called outsourced, guys. So the Adino company peoples or the committee members are Mr. John, delivery head, Mrs. Anna, project manager, Mr. Chase, senior developer, Java developer, Miss Nora, and Mr. Shushank, Mr. Vivan are all the Java people, and Mr. Mike is network admin, and Mr. John database admin, Mr. Jason, and Mr. Neff tester, you as a business analyst. So overall, what we are trying to say in this slide is that this Mr. Anthony had a company himself, but he want to give this project to another company which is called Adino, and these are the people working in the company or the employees working in the company, and your role as a BA, you should work in this project so that you will have an idea how you should work as a BA on a particular project. Okay, and next one, decode the case study. So this is the main part, guys. Whenever you got any project, not in this capstones or or the live projects or anything, in your real life also, if you got any project, you should decode this project. You should decode that in such a way. What is project idea? What is current needs? What is the overview of project? What is the current problem that has been faced for this project? Okay. So project idea is nothing but to develop a website devoted to fashion with a focus and high-end apparel and accessories. This is the project idea. Coming to current needs, so Mr. Anthony wants easy to navigate, have a contemporary look, and process payments quickly. And overview of the project is it is an e-commerce based project. There is already an existing application present, but the current project would like to take the inputs from the current one and work on the new one. So whatever this Miss Kathy is having with his application, we want to take inputs from that application and we want to build the new one. Okay. Current problems: decline of sales, no user friendly, unable to handle the competition. So these are the current problems that this Mr. Kathy website is being faced with. And last one is know the team. You should know your team. Okay. And coming to next one, prepare business process model. So here, guys, after this capstone case study, when you entered into caption projects in nurturing stage, you will be having with three capstone projects, and each capstone project is again divided into different parts. Okay, so first capstone projects is entirely about waterfall concepts, like waterfall model. You will be using waterfall model to work on this caption project. So inside first caption projects, we will be having 44 questions, and these 44 questions has been divided into three parts. Okay, so that means the caption project one is divided into three parts: prep one, prep two, and prep three. Okay, uh, sorry, prep one part one, prep one part two, prep one part three. Okay, prep is nothing but project. Okay, so here first caption is been divided into three parts, and each part will have some questions, and we will be providing some question paper, and you have to answer those questions in a MS Word document and upload it while booking your slot for evaluation. In the same manner, and the same questions have been inserted in this case study, so that you know what type of questions we will be you will be have to answer, and what the question means, like what is the meaning of those questions. Okay, so here we are having 14 questions, and the same 14 questions will be having in your capstone part 1, prep 1 part 1. Okay, so let's learn about these questions so that it will be easy when you are going with caption projects in nurturing stages. Okay, and yeah. So question number one, prepare business process model. So for this question is asking about us to prepare business process model. So what you have to do is while you are preparing your original document for the capstone is you need to write the what is business process model first, and then you need to write this about this project, keeping in mind about this project, and you need to write the what is business process model. For your caption project, guys, we are assigning you an online agriculture store. For this the session we are having, we are talking about e-commerce website, right? So when you going to nurturing process in caption projects, though at that stage we are assigning a caption called online agriculture store. For that, you need to prepare these 14 questions. But for now, let's learn about these 14 questions for this case study only, like e-commerce study. Okay. So what is business process model? So guys, business process model is nothing but it is an like continuous activities in a project, so that when stakeholders or any people look into it, they will know what is the initial, what is the starting stage, what will be the ending stage, and what will be the activities in between the starting to ending. So this is a business process model. In this model, we will be having some components called goal, inputs, resources, outputs, activities, and value. So by defining them, you will be letting them know what is your goal, what is your project goal, what are the inputs you are taking for this project, what are the resources that you are using for this project, what are the outputs you are expecting, what is the activities you are doing, and what is the value you will be providing to the end customer. Okay. So goal will be to bridge gap between buyers and sellers. Inputs will be customer data, marketing campaigns, and trained employees. So these are the inputs that required for your project. And resources are warehouses, software, office space. So these are the resources that you will be using to develop this project. And outputs, sales revenue, efficiency. So these are the outputs that you are expecting once the project is completed. And activities, excellent customer service, partner with leading brand. So these are the activities that you are willing to do while you are doing this project. And coming to value, um, wide range and customer satisfaction. So at the end of this project has been completed, what will be the end value for the customer? He will be having wide range of selections and customer satisfaction. Okay. Next one. Okay. Please do this SWOT analysis on the project. So same goes, guys. You have to write for every question. You have to write what is that means, what is SWOT analysis means, and where we will be using this SWOT analysis. Okay, those kind of question. First, it's better to write a definition for that question, and you can write your next remaining answer as you wish. Okay, but the definition is important. Okay, so what is SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis is nothing but S stands for strength, W stands for weakness, O for opportunity, T for threats. Okay, you will be conducting this SWOT analysis to uh, to know where your project is standing or where your organization is standing. So you can conduct SWOT analysis on your organization or on the project or yourself also. It is that much why like viable analysis to conduct. Okay, so for now in this PPT we are conducting SWOT analysis for this particular e-commerce website. Okay, so now we are divided into four quadrants. Each quadrant have a SWOT, weakness, sorry, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So strengths for this project is strong brand recognition, reputation in the online fashion. Weakness will be dependence on external vendors, supply chain disruption, inventory management issue. Opportunities will be expansion into new product categories, expansion on markets. Threats will be economic downturns, changes in customer spending habits. So these are the strengths, weakness, opportunities, threats as per this e-commerce website. Okay. Next one. What is feasibility study? So feasibility study is nothing but, guys, uh, this is a study you will do to find out whether we can accept this project, or whether we can finish this project or complete this project. Okay, it is like a testing whether it is viable for us to conduct to accept this project or not. Okay, you will be conducting this feasibility study on three parameters, guys. First one is technology, second one is resources, third one is budget, and the fourth one is time frame. Okay, four parameters. So under technology, we will having again hardware and software, and and we have other things like resources, budget, and time frame. Okay. So while we are conducting this feasibility study, we will be finding on all these parameters whether this project is viable or not. Okay. In the technology, in the point of technology, like based on the database, server, payment gateway, security, and APIs. Hardware based on storage, backup systems, network infrastructure. Software based on shopping cart software, content management system, and payment gateway software. Resources are project manager team, business analyst, software developer, budget, various cost involved such as development team, development cost, hardware cost, time frame based on the resources, number of futures. So while you are conducting this feasibility study, you will be looking into all these parameters, whether it is possible for us to complete this project or not. Next one, what is gap analysis? So gap analysis is nothing but guys, you will be finding what is your current state and what is your expecting stage or what is your desired state once the project has been completed. So what is the gap between the current state and the desired state is called gap analysis. Okay. So for this project, the current state is that established online fashion and lifestyle platform with a wide range of products and seamless shopping experience, dependence on external vendors for product supply, and limited control over product quality, high operating expenses due to investment in technology and marketing. So these are the current state for this project. Okay. And what is your desired state or what is your expectations once the project has been completed successfully? So your expectations are increased control over product quality through strategic partnerships with select brands and designers, expansion into new products, categories and markets, continued investment in emerging technologies to enhance the customer experience, improved operational efficiency, and profitable through cost reduction measures. Okay, these are the desired state. Mr. Anthony has been looking into once the project has been completed. What is prepare risk analysis? So guys, risk analysis is very much very important because as a BA, you need to conduct risk analysis on every project. Okay, so what kind of risk you might face once you accept this project? So these risks are divided again into internal risk, external risk, BA risk, project based risk. Okay, internal and external risk are the risks that you might face internally in your team, and external risk are the environmental risks such as government or like change of government regulations, policies, and everything that can be affect your e-commerce industry. So those will be conducted as in the external risk, which you don't have say on this risk. Okay. Coming to again BA risk and project based risk. BA risk are what kind of risk BA might face in the project. Those are the BA risks, like incomplete requirements, don't having enough knowledge on domain, or change in requirements frequently. So these are the BA risks. Project based risk are scope risk, stakeholder risks. Okay. So project based risk are once the project is initiated, what kind of risk you can face in the project while doing this project or come under project based risk, like not having enough resources or not having enough technology to build the project. Those kind of things will come under project risk. Next, prepare a RACI matrix. So RACI matrix is nothing but a uh, like uh, stakeholder analysis, guys. R stands for responsible, A for accountable, C for consulted, and I for informed. So this is an analysis or the matrix that you do on the stakeholder to divide them or to classify them according to their roles and responsibilities. So for a project, there might be like 10 to 20 stakeholders, right? You should know whom you should go when you got any problem. So that's why you need to classify the stakeholder according to these four categories. So responsible people, people in the responsible categories are the one who actually do some work for this project, like the people like developers and everything, testers and everything, technical team and everything, who will be doing actual work to the project are considered as responsible people. Accountable people are the one who will be who have to take the accountability if anything goes wrong or if the project is success or failure, they have to take the accountability. Okay, so these people are the authorities, like they have the authority to take the decision. That's why we call them as a decision makers. And consulted people are the one who you will be approaching when you want to have a suggestion or advice. Okay, those people will be consultant. And informed people are the one, those people you have to keep in loop such that they will get the updates on your project. Okay, and next one, write about SDLC methodologies. SDLC is nothing but software development lifecycle, guys. Okay, software development lifecycle. So it is a framework used in IT industry where to develop the project. Okay, so inside SDLC method, we have like four methodologies. One is sequential, iterative, evolutionary, agile. You need to go through it and understand the methodologies and write it answer according to these four methodologies. Okay, and next one is What is SDLC models? So inside methodologies, we will be having models. So these models are waterfall, V model, spiral, Scrum, and RUP. Say, you need to go through these models also once again, and write four differences between waterfall and model. Yes. So here you need to write four differences. Okay. So waterfall is a model, and V model is also model. And inside waterfall we have cost low, and V model is expensive. And waterfall testing activities start at the later stage. Testing activities start with the first stages. Move in linear way. Don't move in linear way. Less customer involvement, more customer involvement. So guys, like what is waterfall model means? Waterfall model is nothing but a framework that you will be using to build your project. So inside waterfall model, you will be having some phases like requirement gathering, requirement analysis, system design, implementation or coding. Okay, coding, implementation, development will all comes in one place, and again testing, and then deployment. So these are the phases inside the waterfall. So here, what they are trying to say, what is mean by linear means, you have to complete your current state, current phase, to move to the next phase. Okay, that means once you completed requirement gathering, then only you can move to the requirement analysis. Okay, you can't skip the any phase to move forward. Coming to V model, it is not a linear way. V model is like V model will work like in a V shape. Okay, so one in V shape we have a right side line and left side line, right? So in left side line we will be having development phase, and on right side we will be having testing phase. So whatever the components, or what of the what we called modules that we are developing, those components will be parallelly tested and then approved. Okay, that's why we call it is a V model. So it will go in a parallel way. So like in this manner, you need to understand different kind of models and methodologies on question number 8 and 9, and you need to prepare the answer for them. Okay. And coming to, according to you, which model or methodology will suit this project, justify your choice. So as a BA, you should have an idea about these methodologies and model. And for this question, you need to select any one model. Okay, like it can be V, waterfall, any other models. Okay, so you need to justify why you select that project. I mean, why you select that model. While you are giving the evaluation, you should justify to your evaluator that what is the reason that you selected this particular model for this e-commerce website project. Okay. And question number 12, prepare a Gantt chart for this project. So Gantt chart is nothing but a visual representation, guys. It is the Gantt chart is used to map the timeline of the project to the resources. Okay, whatever resources that we are having, such as project manager, business analyst, Java developer, operations, support head, testers, network engineers. So these resources are mapped across the timeline of the project. So you can see that this project is for 18 months, and the timeline has been divided into week 1 to week 78. So according to that, we have these bars, right? Project manager is starting from like before week 1 to week 78. That means he will be having his role in this project from start to ending. Okay. Coming to this Java developer, he will be only starting from week 20 to week 78, because the design stage, sorry, the development stage will only occur at that time. So that's why Java developer is starting from that week. Okay. So that's why he is starting from that at that week. In the numbers inside these bars, it means how many people are actually working on this project. Okay, so let's say for project manager we have only one. That means we are having only one project manager. Coming to this four Java, we have like four Java developers and three business analysts. So these are the numbers. Numbers are the number of people, are the number of resources for this project. Okay. Next one, write about fixed bid versus billing bid. Okay, so you need to understand what is fixed bid and what is billing project. Okay, fixed bid is nothing but, guys, that the client, whoever giving a project for us, he will be fixing his budget and timeline before the initiation of this project. Okay, so it is same like for this e-commerce website. Mr. Anthony has been fixed that the budget should be 1 crore, and it should be finished before 18 like at least 18 months. Okay, so that is called fixed bid. Coming to billing bid will work when like billing bid is nothing but the budget will be released according to the work done by the resources. So if they work overtime, budget will also will be released according to their overtime work. Okay, so the amount of your work will be the amount of your budget released. Okay, and next one, like prepare 7 timesheets for requirement gathering, requirement analysis, design, development, testing, UAT, and deployment phases. So timesheets are nothing but guys, uh, those are the you will be as a BA or any other employee who will be working on the under this project, they have to fill a timesheet. Timesheet are nothing but the amount of time that you spend on particular task. Okay, so here you can see start time and end time and duration. So it means as a BA, so this chart is for BA, I think. Yeah, this chart is for BA. So for this chart, for the BA has like 5 tasks, and first task, identify stakeholders in meeting to list down the stakeholders as actionable item, and start time and end time and the duration. So it means he had to prepare how much time did he spend on particular task as a BA. Same goes for development team, design team, testing phase, and requirement analysis and UAT phases also. So you need to prepare these time sheets. Okay. Okay. So that's all, guys. This is uh, all for this caption project.